Wait a second, wait. I'm not on Showtime yet, am I?
You're good.
They can't, can they see me?
Not yet.
Good.
It's waiting.
All right, tell me when you're ready.
3.
Wait a second, 3, like 3, 2, I'm gonna start this way, okay?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, start. Nothing's going to stop us now. Is that what you get up and think every day? This morning's call is, how do you build your dreams? Do you allow people to steal your dreams? Are your dreams foggy? I want to play something else right now. You know, your mind I want you to write this down. Your mind can take you to greatness or keep you from greatness. And this morning, I hope to explain to you through this call how my mind took me to places no one could ever imagine. But before I do that, I want to ask you this question. Are you captured by the world, or are you captivating people? Most people are captured by what's going on in the world. Before I say that, let's have this. Alexa, continue.
Prisoner of love, entangled in your web. Whispers in the night. I'm captured by your spell.
Alexa, pause. Captured. Most people are captured by the world. My mind captures the world I want it to be. Let me say it again. I use my mind to capture the world that I want to have. I am not captured by the world. I'm not captured by what's going to happen economically. I'm not captured by what's going to happen in the government. I'm not going to be captured by the people that surround me. I'm not going to allow them to tell me what I can do. I'm going to share that this morning, how that changed my life. But most people, you're not captivating because you're always captured by something that's going on, a closing, your bills, your family. You know, I have a friend, White Simpson, and he used to be captured by the Georgia Bulldogs. If they lost the game on Saturday, it was 5 days before he got over it. He now just says, hey, they lost, and he moves forward. He's no longer captured by a football team. Every person that I meet is somehow captured by something. Maybe your parents have captured you and keep you from being your greatest. You know, White Simpson had an $80,000 week. I think it was 3 weeks ago at our program. $80,000 in 1 week. That's more than he used to make years ago. See, he's no longer captured by the world. How can you be captivating? Well, I said last week that is my goal. I'm going to say something again. If you do not visualize where you want to be, you do not verbalize what you want to achieve, it's never going to happen until you visualize it. What did I do every morning? I visualized where I want to be. I visualized in 1991 walking across the stage at the Coldwell Banker National Convention. That's why I have those eagles, because every morning I visualized it. And every day I verbalized it. I verbalized it to my brothers and sisters. I verbalized it to my parents. I verbalized it to all my friends. I verbalized it to everyone in my office. Everyone in my office laughed at me. You can never be in the top 10. You've never had 30 closings. It takes 120. You've got to do 4 times more. I don't listen to them. See, I was not captured by what they told me I could do or couldn't do. When I went in the Marine Corps, the drill instructor I said last week said, you can never guard Amy Carter. That was President Carter's daughter. You're not good enough. You're too small. But I took this off the wall this morning. This is a plaque from Camp David. I was telling Austin this morning, my videographer or whatever he is, I said, I'm not 1%, not 1% of the Marine Corps guarded the president. 0.01% guarded the president. 0.01% become one of the top 10 producers. I can make everybody in the sound of my voice the top 1% of everything in their life. But you got to quit being captured. How do I keep from being captured? By what I get up and say each morning. It's going to be a great day. Would you just try that this year in 2025? It's going to be a great day. Someone needs my help today. I'm the best person to help someone today. This weekend I was under the weather. And that normally happens at the end of the year. When I finish doing all seminars and all programs, I kind of relax a little bit. And if I'm going to get sick, it's here at the end of the year. And this weekend, I was not feeling well. I was congested. I had But you know what? I said, Saturday, I'm going to go to work Monday. This morning, Patty said, why don't you stay at home? You're not 100%. But I said, honey, I'm going to go to work and give 100%, even though I may not be 100%. I'm trying to give you 100% right now. I'm in the moment. I want to be captivating. You know, are you going to get more appointments if you're captivating? Are you going to get callbacks? Are you going to get more listings? Are you going to work out more contracts by being captivating? So what are you going to be? Captured? Captured by what's going on in the world? Listen, every month something else is going to happen in the world. Every year something's going to happen with the real estate industry. We saw it this year. And what have we seen over the last 30 years? When I came into real estate, interest rates were around 20%. But that did not capture me from going out and having 24 closings my first year and being rookie of the year. I should have gone upstairs and got that off the wall. I have all these plaques upstairs that no one will ever see of all the accomplishments. I have my big ones here in my office. You know, I want you to have some big ones in your office of what you accomplished. The song, why did I play? Nothing's going to stop us now because of our mind. Our mind can take us to greatness or keep you from greatness. One of my favorite statements of all time. Well, can I ask you this morning, what does your mind do? Is it taking you to greatness? What are your expectations? You know, I always talk about your attitude. What's your attitude? Your approach. And what's your expectations? Think about this. There are 7 words to reach all goals. 7 words. That's going to be that's going to be one of the books. When I said I want to publish 3 books last week, this is one of them I want to publish. The first one is the 7 most important beliefs to always have business. And the one of them is going to be the clock. And I hope the third one will be the 7 words to reach all goals. And those 7 words you've heard me say is your attitude. Well, put a check mark beside it. Do you have a positive attitude? Rate yourself from 0 or 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you on these 7 words? Your attitude, your belief. Well, see, I have probably one of the greatest beliefs of what I can do more than anyone in the world. Maybe that's why I'm in the top 0.01% of what I accomplish. You know, I don't get up to come to work. I get up to change someone's life. You have that power by coming to work and looking for people to help. Someone needs my help today. I'm the best person to help them. But getting back to my belief is stronger than 99% of the world. My commitment. I didn't have to come to work today or tomorrow. Christmas is 2 days away. But I'm committed to helping the people that I coach. Determination. There's probably no one has more determination than me. I'm determined to get better. I'm determined. I would say most people are not determined. They give up easily. They quit easily. They're always starting and stopping, starting and stopping. Once you start, don't stop. Nothing's going to stop us now, no matter what's going on in the world. Excitement, excited. Attitude, belief, commitment, determination, excited. Are you excited about what you do? You know, I tell you that I coach that you have an opportunity every day to make 10 to 20,000. Those numbers are real. And they're real because I tracked them for the last 5 years of your numbers that you send me, and we put the price, and then we divide it. We multiply it by 3%, then we divide it by the number of people. It's always between 10 and 20,000 at every program, every Tuesday. How can you not be excited when you have an opportunity? You know, you have an opportunity. In the state of South Carolina, the median income is less than $50,000. You have an opportunity in 1 week to do more than the average person in South Carolina. In 1 week. But you're captured by the world. Oh my goodness. That's why you're not excited. You're captured. Your focus is on your iPhone. How many times a day do you look at it? Well, actually, I never look at my iPhone because I don't have a damn iPhone. Warren Buffett, The greatest distraction, Wall Street Journal, March 2015, I think it's March 2015, Warren Buffett, the greatest distraction to the human race is the iPhone. I actually said it in Atlanta, Georgia in 2010 when they came out. I stood in front of this class and said, the greatest distraction to you will be this new phone. Guys, every driver I have says, they're looking at the phone, they're looking at the phone, they're looking at the phone going down the road. Patty and I was sitting at a red light the other day. The light turned green. Patty doesn't like to blow a horn. She finally had to blow a horn for him to go. That's in a car. How many times do you sit at your house and you're looking at that phone instead of thinking, this weekend, I was looking at, Patty had bought tangerines, clementines, cuties in this bag from the grocery store. And they were all in there, and they were shriveled up. And they're not that sweet, and they're not that tasty. And I had received some tangerines, oranges, and grapefruit from Helps. And I was eating one. And I said, man, if I was selling real estate, I would take a bag of those cuties that have no taste. There's a bunch of them in there. And I'd take this. And I said, do you want to work with these people that are not that good, not that sweet, tasteless, not memorable, or would you like to have a fresh tangerine right off just picked from the tree? Well, that's who I am. I'm something that's great, and I'm greater than them. And I'm not trying to brag, but my average number of closings is blah. See, when you can say, hey, if you only had 16 closings this year, or 18 closings, that's twice as many as the national average. If you had 36, if you had 40, you're doing 4 times more. Should you say that? Yes. This program, when you do it, it builds. When you can get on the phone and talk about the December market saying, hey, people are still buying and selling houses, that's why you got listings this month. That's why you got listings in November. That's why you're going to have closings in January, February, and March, because of what you're doing right now. What do you say this week? You just call them up and say, I was thinking about you. I know you're very busy, but I'm never too busy to help you. All you got to do is touch. But see, when you're captured by Christmas, Hanukkah, you're captured by, I got to go buy Christmas presents. No, you don't have to do that. You want to have more Christmas presents, come in and do the right things, not be captured by the world. Excuse me a second. I realized in this past year that I am different. I'm different in how I think and what I say to myself and what I do. I also realized this year that there's no ceiling to what I can accomplish. There's no ceiling, more importantly, how much better I can get. There's not one person that's been with me 5 years that wouldn't say, you're 10 times better than you were 5 years ago. Well, some of you have been in real estate 10 years and you're not even twice as good as you were. I'm waiting, always waiting for that person to change, do the right things, get better. I've said this past year, I've said, real estate is not hard. People make it hard. It's about people. It's not about websites. It's not about Facebook. It's about facing people, going to see the people. So what do I do right after January? I do a kickoff the 23rd. What do I do the following week? A 2-day. What do I do in February? Go to Atlanta. What do I do? I'm going to go somewhere each month as I've done the last 28 years. This is why I have a successful business, because I see the people. Oh, I also speak to people. How many people do you miss out on in a year that you didn't speak to that could have bought us old real estate? So proud of you. Let me stop here and say this. Some of you had 25 of you, 25 plus, I never exaggerate, are having the best year you've ever had. Well, what happened was you were not captured by what was going on in the real estate commission, the lawsuit, because I was able to captivate you in understanding one thing. Until the law changes, go out and keep selling real estate. Oh my gosh, it didn't change till August the 17th. How many people did not work from January through August? So I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm proud of you. There's a song I was playing earlier. I was going to play it. You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest. Alexa, play Tina Turner, You're Simply the Best. But that's
You're
what you
Simply
are.
the Best, live in Arnhem, by Tina Turner, on Amazon Music.
Alexa, pause. I'll play it at the end. But you are the best. But you can still get better. 42 years in real estate. Let's take away 8 years where I struggled. Let's take away 8 years where I never made less than $50,000 a year. Less than 50,000. 4.5 years later, I made 987,000. That's a little bit different. 4.5 years later. What did I say this morning? Star Wars, George Lucas. Don't make a movie about sci-fi. It's not in. It doesn't do well. But he was still able to get 10 million, 12 million from the people. How long did it take him to make that movie? One month? 2 months? 3 months? 4 months? 1 year? 2 years? 3 years? Took him 4 years. And then they said it's not going to do any, that's not going to be good. You know, there's going to be people that's going to stomp on your dream. That song I played last week, that's going to be people that want to stomp on your dream. Just because they can't see it and dream it doesn't mean you can't. See, that's the difference between you and I. I can see what I can have if I come in and don't quit and do the right things. But more importantly, get better, get better, get better. 4 years to make the movie. And then they said, well, okay, it's made. It'll probably make between 12 and 16 million. We'll be happy with that. Well, we all know the rest. What's the rest? The movie went for 1 year, not in the theaters for a whole year. The next time they had a release of a movie, instead of 300 theaters, it was 3,000 they opened to. He didn't let anybody tell him he couldn't. And everyone told him he couldn't. Everyone's going to tell you. Everyone told me, Andrew, you can't. Andrew, you can't. Andrew, you can't. And I said, I'm not captured by those people. I didn't let them steal my dream. You know, I just finished I sent the manuscripts out a year ago saying, all right, I finished my book. It's going to be great. And it was terrible because it was not done, edited correctly. But instead of quitting, I redid it. I set it down for a few months. I set it down to around April, my birthday. On my birthday, I said, okay, I'm going to pick it back up. By the end of next week, I finished it. Now, I'm sure there'll have to be some punctuation and a few things done like that. The cover to be selected, but I'm going to send the manuscripts out to 10 people, probably. And you know what? It's 10 times, 50 times better than it was. But see, instead of quitting, instead of giving up, it could have been easy to give up. So I want you to think about this. I'm 65. I wanted to have a book released by the time I was 50, so I'm 15 years behind. And I'm getting ready to release it, getting ready to have it. It should be out first of the year. This is not a book sales tour right here, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I figured out this year, I found a way, I figured it out, how to write from not being able to see. So where it's taken me this long to get one book, I actually know that I can publish 3 this year because I have a system. You know, if you're in my program, there's one thing that I've given you that's greater than anyone else's. Would I have said that 28 years ago when I started speaking? No. You know, people would say, well, you're special. You were in the Marine Corps. You're in a small town. This works with, this what you did, this book, this workbook, the Lacey Way, it works for you, but it won't work for anybody else, and it won't work in California. It won't work in New York. It won't work anywhere. It works everywhere. I do know now. I know, and I'm not afraid. I won't hold. I used to hold back and say this is a great book. No, it's not great. It's the best. If you're going to build a business, I'm not talking about being a realtor and putting people in a car. I'm talking about coming in and building and running real estate as a business. It's all there. Your daily schedule. Are you going to capture your daily schedule, or are you going to let other people capture your day? Are you going to control your day, or are you going to let others control your day? Are you going to control your mind, or are you going to let others control your mind? If you quit allowing people to capture your day, your time, your mind, your joy, your dreams, see, it's impossible for anyone to steal my dreams. Just as it's impossible for anyone to steal my joy. You know, I don't hear people now say, you can't do that, Andrew. Maybe because everything the people told me I couldn't do, I did. So finally, maybe they got it now. But see, you can have it. You can have the exact same thing. If you decide each day, I'm going to capture my mind and my day. And I'm not going to let the world, I'm not going to let the internet, I'm not going to let the iPhone, I'm not going to let something that's happening outside. Listen, if you can't control it, quit letting it capture you. You can't control the market, you can't control rates, you can't control the government, you can't control the weather. You know, small minds talk about people. Average minds talk about what's going on, events. Great minds discuss ideas. That's I-D-E-A-S. Think about it. I can't say the word ideas. Think about it. Think about it. I got a southern accent. I got a diction problem. Not addiction, but diction problem talking. I talk slow. It's hard to understand some of the words I say. But through this business I've built, I've generated millions of dollars. And I'm not perfect. But I get up every day to get better. At the end of the day, what if you got better with your attitude and your belief and your commitment and your determination, your excitement, your focus? Then you'll reach your goals. But you have to have a goal. You know, I had a goal to guard the president as I was selected in boot camp. I had a goal to be in the top 10. Somebody needs my help. We'll mute it. I'll call him as soon as I get off the phone. I'll finish here. But see, I saw every goal. I saw myself accomplish it before I accomplished it. I think you have a goal, but you don't see yourself accomplishing it. I used to tell people, if you want to have a goal of having a beach house or a mountain house, don't say I want a beach house. See yourself at the beach house. See yourself on the porch or deck and hear the waves coming in and hearing the crashing, smelling that salt air. See yourself in it. You have to be in it to win it. Put your whole self into what it takes. If you're going to do part, you're only going to receive part. Why don't you want to receive the whole benefit of reaching your goals and your dreams? Why don't you quit allowing people to capture your day? More importantly, your life. Your life. I have the same problems as you do, except even more. But those things don't capture me. They make me stronger. You know, if you get up every day and only do the easy things, life is hard. But if you get up and do the difficult things, life is easy. You know, I don't think it's difficult to make phone calls. It's not putting tar on the roof. It's not digging ditches. It's not cutting trees. It's not really a lot of physical. That's why we want to focus on your mental. What's up here? The 6 inches between your ears. You know, every great professional saw themselves hitting the winning shot or the home run. Or Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods said they saw that putt going in at the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open. They saw themselves winning. They never saw themselves losing. And they were able to be captivating because they were so great. People wanted to watch them because they were not captured by what others were doing. They were focused on what they needed to do. Hope this last week of this year, you'll make a change and decide to capture your world by what you get up and think, instead of let others telling you what you can have. Have a great day. If you need me, 1-800-948-1633, 1-800-948-1633, or you can call me personally at 864-909-1258. Have a great day. Alexa, continue. Is your heart on fire?
Come to me, wild and wide. You come to me, give me everything I need. You know I'm promises and a world of dreams. Speak a language of love like you know what it means. I can be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, baby. I am simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met. Stuck up your heart, baby. Ain't got any word to say.
Have a great day. Alexa,